So there's this guy out there. He's won, I don't know, 7 Super Bowls. He's sort of a big deal. We actually just, PBD interviewed him at the Vault the other day. You were there. His name's Tom Brady. Ever heard of him?
Well,
okay,
yeah.
Tom Brady. He's doing his thing. You love him.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom Brady's 46. He recently, as we all know, got divorced from Giselle. Okay, so she's 42. Tom's worth $300 million. She was worth, I think, just as much as him, $400 million. All good. But allegedly, he's been dating another supermodel, Irina Shayk. Anyone familiar with this?
No.
Show that article if you don't mind, Malik. Okay. Tom Brady ended the romance with Irina Shayk because he doesn't have time for love, insiders say, and the pair would still be dating if it wasn't focused on his career and fatherhood. So for those of you that are not familiar with what she looks like, I think we have an image of him, her, and side by side of his ex-wife, Giselle. Go ahead. All right, punch in on that. Okay. Gotcha. So, Tom Brady, I know, you know, bad news. He just broke up with his second supermodel, not wife, but now girlfriend. Times are real tough. He's 46. Ladies, Tom Brady's single. He's probably a little down, okay? Tom Brady is single. He just broke up with another supermodel. I want to hear what you would say to Tom Brady if he was sort of feeling down, not feeling like the quarterback champion that he was. What would you say to Tom Brady to lift his spirits? Go ahead, Marissa.
Don't go out sad, Tom Brady. It's going to be okay.
Don't go what?
Don't go out sad.
Okay.
Don't be sad.
What would you say to him? Let me hear what you would say.
Just that. I feel like, I mean, it's Tom Brady. Like,
Okay.
he's going to have no problem finding another girl.
No problem? Why?
I don't think so.
He's
I
sad.
mean-
He just broke up with a supermodel. What do you mean?
I mean, doesn't he have, like, status and money?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Fosh, what would you say to Tom Brady?
You are fucking Tom Brady. No, seriously.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, do you
he'll
know
be
how many
fine.
women would like drool to be with you?
Okay.
Like,
Got
you
it.
are
All right. Maybe he forgot about that. Maybe he just
legendary
forgot
quarterback
that.
of all times.
Najla, what would you say?
Yeah, I want to hear what Najla
I
has to
would
say.
tell him to take this time to focus on yourself. You just got out of a long-term marriage, right? He was
Yep.
divorced, and now relationship. Now you probably need to focus on yourself because clearly a relationship is not the best thing for you right now.
Got it. Okay. What would you say, Alondra?
Good
Tom
answer.
Brady's single and he's sad now.
Buck up, you're gonna be fine.
Rub some
gonna
dirt
be
on it,
okay.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Lauren, the litigator, let's say that you're his advocate and attorney.
Hey baby, wanna go to Cheesecake Factory? Yo.
Clap it up. That was the line of the day
That's
right
the
there.
truth
for
right
Lauren.
there. That's the truth.
Christy, what would you say to Tom Brady?
I would say get that stuff of his career handled so he can focus on the next relationship because it'll come along quick. He has
Okay.
no problem finding someone.
Okay, so I didn't hear any of you ladies say, it's a supermodel, it's Irina Shayk. Tom, what are you doing? You're never going to get better than this. You're Tom Brady.
There's a
Like,
bunch of
what are you
Irinas.
doing? Why? Nobody thinks that you
There's
should just settle
beautiful
down with
women
this.
everywhere.
Say it again?
There's beautiful women everywhere.
What do you mean there's beautiful women everywhere? What are you
There
talking
is,
about?
yeah.
This is a supermodel. He should be
There's
counting
other
his
ones.
lucky blessings to be with a girl like this. What do you
mean,
mean
yes.
beautiful women everywhere?
I feel like it's a, I mean, yeah, there's, like I said, there's a lot of beautiful women everywhere. It definitely depends. Personality is a big one.
But she's a supermodel.
Okay, so what if she's a
Looks
piece of
aren't
shit?
everything.
Okay, got it. What were you going to say, Christy?
Looks aren't everything.
Oh.
Maybe she was
Point.
lacking in something else.
Your point is there's a lot of very pretty women, but there's only one Tom Brady. There's
I don't know. No, there's no point. Okay. Gentlemen, you heard what the ladies had to say. None of them were like, bro, like, figure it out with this supermodel. Like, I mean, you're not going to do better than this. They're all like, you're Tom Brady, bro. Hello. What would you tell Tom Brady?
He's going to the tunnel. This is where he has to, you know, he's dating supermodels. That means that there's something that he's trying to compensate, right? He's looking he's looking to repeat his last relationship. He needs to see what does he want. What does he really want? I mean, sometimes we forget who we are. And that's what I talk about, the power of women, to remind them who the fuck they are. It's fucking Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You know, how you fucking go back to the same way that you looked at your game. Now you have to reinvent yourself in your relationship.
What if what he wants is to bang supermodels?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's his ceiling, though. He's dated one of the top supermodels
yeah, so
in
it's
the world.
never
Why would
enough.
he
For,
not
for the
date
mind,
another
it's never enough.
supermodel?
It's Tom Brady. You can't
I'll
get
tell
better
him-
than that as a man. You're gonna have a hard time going to this tunnel.
What would you
I
say?
feel like, bro, the Black Tape project is coming up in Miami. You should go sit at the end of the runway and find you another one. My dad would say there's a lot of fish in the ocean, man.
He said get 2 tickets to that show.
Okay. Ian?
And bring me with you, brother. Me and my wife.
Ian, you got anything else?
Yeah,
for me?
Tom, you may want to explore ayahuasca and clear your mind, heart, and
Yes.
stomach
There you
so
go.
that you can
Open that
meditate
third
clearly.
eye.
Let that acid up into your brain and back down into your stomach. That's why you fast, so it's easier. And then your stomach will connect with her stomach while your heart connects
Wait.
with hers.
Gotcha.
And your brain will connect with her brain. There's 3 brains within you, you know? There's 3 of them.
How about
The heart,
this?
stomach, and
what
mind.
if
You
he has
ready?
a bad trip?
Ladies, skirt, rewind. Irina Shank. She's 37 years old. She's beautiful. She's
37?
She's 37.
Wow, she is.
Okay.
She's awesome.
Maybe there's a chance she can get Tom back. Maybe. Or she can roll the dice and see what else is out there. What would you tell Irina Shank at this point? Marissa?
I would tell her the same thing I told Tom. Like, it's all right. Like, you'll find somebody. I think she's beautiful. She's
Okay.
beautiful. She's a supermodel. She'll find somebody.
Anything else? What would you say, Christy?
Take that time to figure out why it didn't. Well, it said because he was focused on his career. So obviously it wasn't anything that she did specifically, or if it was, it hasn't been announced. So same thing with Tom Brady. She's a supermodel. She got this. She's beautiful. She'll find someone else.
She's 37.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her time is ticking, though.
She's-
Her
Get a
time is
vacuum.
ticking.
Get your vacuum cleaner
What are
now.
you going to say, Alonzo?
Get you a vacuum cleaner.
Get your vacuum
How
cleaner.
long have they been
Better hurry up.
together?
They've been together less than a year. It's not even a thing.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she'll be fine.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
she'll be
If
fine.
she
No, but she
invested
still
time,
gotta
it would have
hurry.
been different. But
Okay.
Clock is
but she is
ticking.
37.
Fosh, what would you tell her?
I mean, she has her own brand and she is who she is, so she should be fine. Does she have children?
I don't know.
Oh,
Has
has she
she's
been
fine.
divorced? I would think about
Yes.
those
I don't
things
think
too.
she has kids. I could be wrong right there.
Oh, she was
Because there
married?
is
you know?
something totally different. Like if you're married, have kids, and you're late 30s, early 40s, you've already done that.
Yeah.
But if you're 37 and you've never had kids, Malik, see if she has kids.
Yeah, that's what I was interested
That's
in.
totally different.
If
Yeah.
she
Time
has
is
children
ticking.
and already did the marriage thing, she should be fine. Like she's just dating him for the status
It's so
at this
interesting
point.
to me that none of you girls did this. Listen, bitch. Irina, you're never gonna find another Tom Brady. They're very few. It's like, does she have kids?
It's so funny.
She has
She,
one kid.
she already made her name.
Okay.
It's so funny because that's how men think about
that's
Tom
what I'm
Brady.
thinking.
Gotcha.
That's not how
Yeah.
women think
The
about
point
Tom
is-
Brady.
Exactly.
All right,
has a
she has
daughter.
one daughter.
Yeah.
Listen up, Irina. I would go, this is my opinion, I would put hat in hand, I'd go knock on Tom Brady's door, beg and be like, whatever you need me to do,
Yep.
I will be your most loyal bottom chick, whatever you want me to do, I'm here for you. Like, what the basic understanding is that she had Tom Brady,
That's because you have a
the
penis.
GOAT. That's because what?
You have a penis. That's how you think of Tom Brady. Everyone
Yeah.
who has a penis is like, oh my God, Tom Brady. I would do
Well,
anything
maybe
to
you
beat him. I would
women
like
should
him
take
so
our
strong to
guys'
beat Tom
advice,
Brady.
or you're gonna roll
Because
the
there's-
dice at Irina.
Women
Good luck,
There's-
Giselle, finding another Tom
Yeah,
Brady.
there's not a-
Good luck,
there's
Irina.
one Tom
Best
Brady.
of luck,
I
bitch.
think
Good luck out there.
women find
Yeah.
other men more attractive than Tom Brady. Like men are like, oh, Tom Brady is like the
Attractiveness.
pinnacle
Yeah.
of manhood,
He is.
whereas
But
women
overall
like Tom
package,
Brady.
but
For
sure.
overall package, I think what he's
Money,
saying is
and we
there's
go
like a
right-
less
there's every
percentage
box
of
needs
Tom
to
Brady
check.
I just,
rather
I
than
feel like
Irina.
at some point,
Yeah.
this is my point.
I
Look,
think
she'll be
I'd be
fine.
lacing my
Yeah,
shoes
she'll be
up.
fine. She gets Tom Brady.
guys, how many Tom Bradys are out there? 6'5", good looking, 7 Super Bowls, good dude, family man,
Come from behind,
multi-millionaire,
came out of nowhere.
came out of nowhere,
Yeah, this man.
mindset. Like, how many of these guys exist? Like, one?
One.
I feel like if a girl is that lucky enough to get that type of guy in her life,
Hold on.
she
She's
should
lucky.
hold on
Yeah.
for dear life.
Handcuff
throw all
your
the
ass to
feminism bullshit out. You don't need no man, and just like realize, all right, I have the map to this treasure chest. I have the booty in hand, literally. Let me put my ego aside. Forget that I'm some supermodel. It's not like she's 24 anymore, guys.
No.
She's 37, okay? She's going to be vacuuming any day
Yes.
soon.
Adam.
She just needs to realize,
only going
all right,
down
great,
from here.
let me get into my feminine energy, be a great wife, and just lock this
Clearly,
thing down.
it didn't
But I feel like a
work.
lot of women are willing to put their ego
I'm
aside
not begging.
and play that
It
role.
just depends on the
Go ahead.
situation.
Wait,
would
hold
not
on.
beg for you.
What if, because she already had children, Tom Brady just got out of a long-term marriage? What if they're not looking for that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What if
But
they're
we're
not
judging here,
compatible
so.
and now he's just
What
out
if
there
they
and he's
are?
like,
I'm
you know
just
what? I want
saying.
to have a good time. I want to date other supermodels and I just want to see how I'm feeling.
I would say, you know
What
what?
do you think about that?
Bring some supermodels home with us. Let's have the time of our lives. I would do anything in my possible if I'm that chick to
Yeah.
stay in that dude's orbit.
Do you
Good
think-
luck out there.
Because
the
you're a
next guy she
man.
dates,
Sauce.
she's gonna be like, all right, yeah, he's cool, he's nice, he's great.
gonna be-
Oh,
you're
the
not-
guy I was banging before is Tom fucking
Tom Brady.
That's such a bad mentality to
Yeah,
have.
okay, that's why you're single, bitch.
No, first of all, I'm not.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sorry,
I went there. I'm sorry. I have
It's
nothing to do with
fine.
you, Lauren. I have love for you.
No, but these
All right, I'm just saying, I'm a little worked up on this.
Hold on.
You girls think you're gonna find something better than Tom Brady?
Can I just-
I might break up my
Can I
girlfriend
just
today
respond to that?
date Tom Brady. I'm not gay.
I understand. First of all, there's a lot of
So are all
things.
these guys.
There's a lot of things going on here.
Sorry, guys.
Men value sports and like athletics more than women.
It
So
has nothing to
women.
do with sports. Okay?
And then as
it could,
for
It
celebrities-
could be Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
it could
it
be
could be so
David
many other
Beckham.
high-value men.
Once you're the pinnacle
She
of
could
man,
get Matthew
good-looking,
McConaughey.
successful,
Yeah.
multimillionaire, good person.
Nacho and I
Like, you
would for
think you're
sure
just gonna
go
roll the
poly.
dice and
This
find
would be
something
an
Here's my
all-East
issue. I
deal.
dated. Hold on. I dated a celebrity when I was like in my 20s, and I remember when we broke up, I had that mentality. It's like my life is over. I'll never find a worthy man. Like my whole persona was wrapped around hoping this guy would stay with me. I've dated better. Like I've dated great men. I've dated wonderful men.
But
and
not Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
This is Tom Brady.
I never dated Tom Brady to begin with, so I can't really compare. But to say like I am going to wrap my whole persona around keeping this man is such a negative way to look at life. I can't even imagine.
No, you're
Why-
right.
I mean, she's
but
still
you're
gonna
young.
Live her life. She's still gonna live her life and do what
Look,
she wants.
this
you know?
at the end of the day, we're gonna hone in on
Yeah,
this.
do
We're gonna
you
hone in
really
on
wanna
this.
ask him?
We talked about earlier Ian finding the perfect woman, right? And Raul was like, no, there's no such thing as the perfect woman, okay? And I agree with that. You're gonna have to find something that you're like, you know, everything's great about her, but she can't read so good. You teach that girl to read, Ian.
Let's learn
You know, I
together.
like girls who are 5'6" and taller. She's 5'4". I'm gonna throw her ass in some heels. We're gonna figure this thing out. Whatever. You gotta make some exceptions. I also think the same rules apply for women. When they're like, you know what? Let me roll the dice. All right. It didn't work out in my first relationship, the next relationship, but we established the whole premise of this show was that we're all operating on different timelines, especially if you don't have kids. So if there's a dude in your life that might not check out every single freaking box, right? And you're 27, you're 29, you're 32. At some point, you might be like, this is my Tom Brady. Let me lock this thing down because I can promise you this. Because I've seen this. I've like held my girlfriends, like not girlfriend, like friends who are 38, 40, 42, never married, no kids. They're just like, what the hell happened with me? So I think the whole premise of this show is like getting men's perspective, getting women's perspective with the basic understanding that men operate on a complete different time horizon as women. So a woman's 20s, I think, are super important, super pivotal to figure out the rest of your life. Whereas a man, fuck around in your 20s, get it together by your 30s. Am I completely insane here? Or am I taking crazy pills? Or am I
think
onto
you're right
something?
on.
I think I'm
No,
onto
I-
something
no,
right
No,
here.
I think you're onto something.
Okay.
But
I
think you're
I did
brilliant.
have a question
Thank you,
that I
guys.
wanted to ask
Well, we
you
gotta end it.
before.
Hold on. What do you got?
Okay, so as a man, from a man's perspective, do you really think it had to do with his career, or is there something that she can do to get him back?
She could try ayahuasca.
Stay tuned the next time when we figure out Tom Brady's love life.
Yeah.
But I'm using that as a metaphor for
That's what I thought. I
there's
don't
so
think
many
she
good
could do it.
dudes out there. They're hardworking, successful, awesome, loyal, awesome dudes, and a lot of women think, you know what? There's something better out there. And what happens is you end up 40 single alone being like, should have married that guy. Whereas a man like Ian, we all just established that Ian, who's 44, and his 35-year-old girl, he's gonna do just fine when he meets his 28-year-old smart entrepreneur pothead girlfriend.
I appreciate you, Adam.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.